We've got some breaking news to get to. A civil lawsuit has been filed against Jay-Z, saying the rapper raped a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. The suit alleges that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, raped the girl after the Video Music Awards.
In a twist no one saw coming, Jay-Z's legal and public battles have taken a new dramatic turn. The music mogul, long celebrated for his influence in the hip-hop world and beyond, now finds himself at the center of a legal drama that could redefine his legacy. With accusations ranging from serious misconduct to coercive attempts to silence accusers, the stakes have never been higher for him. But what's the real story behind the headlines? Today, we take a look into the explosive allegations, the leaked evidence, and the voices of those entangled in this controversy. As the layers unfold, we'll explore how this isn't just about one man's fall from grace, but could be a revealing look into the darker underbelly of the entertainment industry. Stay with us as we unravel the complicated, twisting narrative of Jay-Z's most challenging fight yet, not just in the court of law, but in the court of public opinion. How will this saga end? Will justice prevail? Or will it be another case of too little, too late? The core of the current legal onslaught against Jay-Z dates back to a deeply troubling accusation involving an incident from the year 2000. At a star-studded after-party, it is alleged that Jay-Z, along with other prominent figures, was involved in the sexual assault of a 13-year-old girl. This accusation did not surface until years later, when the alleged victim, now an adult, came forward with her harrowing account. The specifics of her claims paint a chilling picture of abuse and manipulation by individuals who wielded their power and influence like weapons. As the legal proceedings unfold, this initial accusation has acted like a catalyst, unearthing a series of further allegations that sketch a broader pattern of behavior. These newer allegations not only involve Jay-Z, but also draw connections to other key figures in the industry, including the infamous Sean "Diddy" Combs. The intertwining of their stories through various legal documents suggests a network of influence and misconduct that spans decades. The implications of these accusations are seismic. If proven true, they could dismantle long-standing legacies and have a lasting impact on the music industry. The details, as they emerge, are disturbing. Witnesses and other victims have begun to step forward, sharing their own experiences that echo the original claims. These accounts add layers of complexity to an already convoluted narrative, where power plays are made behind the closed doors of backroom deals in luxury suites. For Jay-Z, these accusations have come at a time when his business ventures and public persona were seemingly untouchable. With an empire that spans music, sports, fashion, and beyond, the potential fallout is enormous. The questions that now arise are as much about the veracity of the claims as they are about the possible concealment of these actions by an industry that has often been criticized for its handling of such serious allegations. As the case unfolds, the legal strategies of those involved have come under scrutiny. Jay-Z's legal team has vehemently denied all allegations, framing them as a malicious attempt to leverage his fame for financial gain. They argue that the timing of these accusations, coming to light decades after the alleged incidents, is suspicious and undermines the credibility of the claims. On the other hand, the legal representatives for the accusers insist that the very stature and influence of the accused have kept these stories from being told sooner. The ongoing legal conflict between Jay-Z and attorney Tony Busby has transformed into a high-stakes confrontation that encapsulates more than individual grievances. It mirrors deeper issues within the entertainment industry. This intensifying legal battle involves accusations, counterclaims, and strategic responses that reveal the complexity of managing celebrity, power, and accountability. The legal confrontation began with Tony Busby filing a lawsuit on behalf of an alleged victim, detailing serious accusations against Jay-Z that date back decades. These charges, if true, threaten to undermine Jay-Z's public and private stature significantly. In retaliation, Jay-Z's legal team filed a counter lawsuit accusing Busby of defamation and malicious prosecution. This aggressive legal strategy underscores a determined effort to protect Jay-Z's reputation and counteract any negative implications from the lawsuit. It suggests that the allegations are not only unfounded, but also potentially motivated by financial or personal vendettas. A pivotal element of Busby's lawsuit is the allegation that Roc Nation, directed by Jay-Z, engaged in a campaign of intimidation and bribery. The claim suggests that Roc Nation operatives offered bribes to potential witnesses to either modify their testimony or remain silent. More disturbingly, these operatives are also accused of impersonating legal or law enforcement officials to coerce cooperation. These accusations highlight serious ethical and legal breaches that, if proven, could severely damage the reputations of Jay-Z and Roc Nation. The alleged actions depict a scenario where corporate influence is used to manipulate legal outcomes, suggesting a misuse of power that could have wide-ranging implications within the music industry. The legal strategies employed by both sides signify a deepening entrenchment and readiness for a protracted battle. Busby is keen on substantiating the claims with additional evidence and witness testimonies, aiming to present a comprehensive argument against Jay-Z. Meanwhile, Jay-Z's defense team is meticulously challenging every piece of evidence presented, questioning the motives and integrity of the accusers and their legal representation. This approach by Jay-Z's team not only seeks to dismantle the accusations, but also to preserve his legacy against what they portray as a contrived assault. Each legal maneuver is closely watched by the public and the media, reflecting the significant interests and potential consequences of this high-profile feud. As this legal drama unfolds, the strategies adopted by each side will continue to influence not only their respective futures, but also the broader perception of accountability and justice in the entertainment industry. The outcome of these legal battles could set precedents for how similar cases are handled in the future. In the unfolding saga of Jay-Z's legal challenges, a critical turning point came with the leak of several voicemails. These recordings have thrust an uncomfortable spotlight onto Roc Nation, Jay-Z's own entertainment company, suggesting a level of manipulation and interference that has startled fans and critics alike. The content of these voicemails points to a deliberate strategy to influence and possibly intimidate key figures associated with the ongoing cases. The leaked voicemails allegedly feature senior members of Roc Nation engaging in conversations that hint at using their considerable influence to sway the outcomes of legal disputes. This includes discussions about approaching and potentially bribing witnesses or victims to alter their testimonies or withdraw their claims. The seriousness of these allegations cannot be overstated, as they suggest not only personal but institutional misconduct that goes to the very top of the entertainment empire. The potential long-term impact on Jay-Z's career and the reputation of Roc Nation is profound. Financially, the brand faces possible boycotts and declining partnerships as companies and collaborators distance themselves from the controversy to protect their own reputations. Upcoming projects could be stalled or canceled, and the trust that the public once had in Jay-Z's leadership is undeniably shaken. Moreover, Roc Nation's image as a forward-thinking leader in artist management and music production is now under threat. The allegations suggest a company that could go to great lengths to shield its founder and principal, even at the cost of its ethical obligations. This could lead to significant shifts within the company, prompting internal reviews and potentially leadership changes to salvage its standing. The legal repercussions could also be severe. If the evidence suggested by the leaked voicemails holds up in court, Jay-Z and his associates could face not only civil penalties, but criminal charges. Such outcomes would not only be a personal blow to Jay-Z, but could also herald stricter regulatory scrutiny of business practices in the entire entertainment industry. As Roc Nation navigates the storm, the strategies it employs will be closely watched. Will the company double down on its defense, or will it seek to make amends by overhauling its practices and purging its ranks of those implicated in the scandal? The decisions made in the coming months could define the future of Roc Nation and, by extension, an important segment of the entertainment industry. For Jay-Z, the path forward is fraught with challenges. He must manage the crisis not only as a business mogul, but also as a public figure whose every move will be scrutinized. How he addresses these accusations, whether with defiance or contrition, will likely shape his legacy. As the whirlwind of allegations swirls around Jay-Z, his defense strategy and the public responses from his legal team are pivotal elements of the ongoing narrative. These responses not only shed light on how Jay-Z views the allegations, but also frame the larger conversation about his credibility and the motivations of his accusers. One of the primary tactics has been to challenge the credibility of the accusers and to suggest that the allegations are motivated by financial gain or personal vendettas. His attorneys have pointed to inconsistencies in the accusers' stories and timelines, suggesting these discrepancies undermine the reliability of their accounts. Furthermore, the defense has also implied that the timing of these accusations, surfacing decades after the alleged incidents and during a period when Jay-Z is at a peak of his influence and wealth, is suspicious. This argument is designed to frame the allegations as opportunistic, suggesting they are being used as a tool to extract settlements or tarnish his reputation rather than seek justice. Another aspect of his defense strategy has been to foreground his contributions to the music industry and his philanthropic efforts, painting him as a pillar of the community rather than a wrongdoer. This approach is intended to reinforce his image as a transformative figure in entertainment, whose potential wrongful vilification could be a loss, not just personally, but to the community and culture he has significantly impacted. Jay-Z's defense team has been vocal in portraying these allegations as part of a larger attempt to undermine his credibility. They argue that these claims are not just attacks on Jay-Z the person, but on his brand and his business empire, which includes not just music, but sports management, apparel, and other ventures. The defense posits that the accusations are being manipulated to cast shadows over his achievements and to destabilize the considerable influence he wields. In media statements and legal filings, the defense has suggested that some of the legal challenges are driven by competitors or entities that stand to benefit from his downfall. This narrative is extended to imply that there is a coordinated effort to exploit the legal system and media to execute a character assassination that could have financial motivations behind it. The defense also emphasizes the legal principle of presumption of innocence until proven guilty. They urge the public and the media to consider the legal process and not to rush to judgment based on allegations alone. This approach is crucial in managing public perception, as it calls for a fair and unbiased evaluation of the facts, rather than a trial by media. Jay-Z's response to the allegations is a multifaceted defense that seeks to dismantle the accusers' claims by questioning their motives and the timing of their allegations, while also highlighting his positive contributions to society. This defense strategy not only aims to protect his legal standing, but also to preserve his public legacy. As the case progresses, the effectiveness of this defense will hinge not just on legal outcomes, but on whether the court of public opinion remains receptive to his contributions or becomes swayed by the growing chorus of accusers. The outcome of this high-stakes legal battle will undoubtedly leave a lasting imprint on his career and on the broader cultural landscape. As more details unfold in this gripping saga, the question remains, will justice prevail, or will this become another unresolved chapter in Hollywood's scandalous history? Each revelation adds layers of complexity to the narrative, leaving us wondering about the true extent of the entanglements within the upper echelons of the music industry. Will the final verdict bring clarity and closure, or just more questions that linger long after the court has adjourned? Only time will tell as we watch this story continue to unfold, challenging our perceptions of celebrity and accountability. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this unfolding story. Drop your comments below and let's discuss the implications and your predictions. Don't forget to subscribe for updates on this and other trending topics to stay informed. Also, make sure to watch the related videos we've lined up for you to dive deeper into Hollywood's most controversial sagas. Stay engaged, stay informed, and let's explore these complex issues together.